Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready.
You would do the intro.
All right, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blow Hard, Talk Hard. This is our self-isolating distance episode where all of us are in lockdown. Julian and I are in like two separate places, undisclosed. That's right. It feels like we're undercover at the moment. And so we're coming to you live via the internet. We're connecting here on Zoom. We thought we'd give this a go and see how it's working for recording and sound. So, lower your expectations on the sound quality, though our engineer producer Pat's going to brush this up and make it sound the best he can. And here's a shout out to Pat, who's also at an undisclosed location. As soon as we find him, we're going to send this off to him, and he's going to put this on.
He's in England, guys, listeners. This is Julian. I think Pat's hiding in the English countryside. He said, supposedly. Yes. For me, that could mean Scarborough, for all I know. Well, let's just pretend he's in the English countryside. It's not even English, is he? I think he's Canadian, right?
Yeah, he's Canadian. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show started. Blow hard, talk hard. This is Rymer.
And Julian here, people. How is everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. As usual, every episode, we will begin with Rymer thoughts, we'll say. Go on, take it away, buddy. Take it away.
Well, here are my thoughts. They're deep and complex, but today I'm going to unravel them like a ball of wool. Okay, sorry.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. No, it's interesting. Here we are. We haven't been in the same room together for a while, so it's been fascinating. Just spending all this time by myself, thinking that.
Your right hand must be tired. Go on. I'm sorry.
My hands have been self-isolating. They've been washed so much that they're just becoming. The thing, I've been washing them at home going, why am I washing them at home? My place is anything I have at home is here. But, and then this is another thing I've noticed while I've been in the self-isolation is the idea of getting stuff done. I don't know if you've felt this, Julian, but I'm going, man, I got so much shit I got to do. I can catch up. I can update all those passwords. I can finally respond to all those. I've done shit.
Me too. Yeah.
Because I can do it tomorrow.
I was putting all these big plans the day before. Like, tomorrow I'm going to get this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go here. I get up. I get my coffee from the couch. Then I go, you know what? Start to get my coffee. Lie on the couch. Don't want to move. It's psychological. Everybody, I'm sure, is doing all this right now. It's just mentally hard to fight. Just to get up and go, get gas. Or I didn't smoke for 3 days. Again, I'm not a big smoker, but I just didn't want to. I just didn't smoke. Said fuck it till I ended up broke and I had to buy a pack.
It's finally nice to have an excuse to not have to go outside.
Yeah, it's different though, man. I don't know how people that were always loners and sit around. If you're a person that's used to socializing, look, for example, all these girls on Twitter.
Yeah.
They're before you'd go on Twitter, it'd be a madhouse. 3 weeks of talking. What is it today? April 7, 8, whatever.
Okay, 9, 10.
Yeah, whatever. The point is, a month ago, you'd go on, you see every fucking girl posting tomorrow this, that, tonight this, that. And I'm sure she's getting private messages. The tool Twitter is good for the business, fun. They show pics of them in thongs, whatever. It's all good, clean. There are some losers, I'm sure, that private message them crazy shit. But that's their problem. But it's a good tool. But now you look at Twitter, it's fucking if it was a 10 out of 10, it's a 3 now. No girls are really posting because they're not working. Couple of them are, I guess, and those are the ones who are working. But I don't know. I'm not going to judge. Pretty crazy if you ask me. But, all the agencies that I know, all the big ones in Toronto are not in operation because it's the right thing to do,
Yeah.
Money's money, but at the end, you don't want to put people in jeopardy just so you can make a buck. That's our philosophy. Not only mine, the groups, the big guys. We talk all the time. the bigger agency owners, like, everybody's in contact and they say the same thing. But getting back to the Twitter, just the volume of advertising is so nothing compared to what it was. But now what girls are doing is virtual GFE packages. I'm going with this, like virtual.
Okay.
But again, the virtual is cool, but a lot of girls, remember, don't want to show their face.
Right. So they're almost becoming like cam girls?
Yes, but the cam girls show their face. So if there's a girl on Twitter that shows her face, she'll do a Skype show, she'll do whatever, because she's already shown her face.
Right.
That's 1 out of 10. So what are they offering? Sexting, whatever the fuck that is. Hey, Rymer, you jerking off tonight over my boobies? Like, give me $50 for an hour. Like, come on, man.
$50 to think of you? Or
To text me.
Here's a
And
text. Yeah,
online,
it's like, ooh.
it's not even $50. It's way more.
Oh, man.
The
Here, give
pricing
me
is
$50
like a
and
little-
you can jerk off while thinking about me. Yeah.
Just unreal. But
I've been doing that for years for free.
Well, then there's if you're not going to be able, then they'll do that. Those ones who don't want a virtual GFE, but then they'll send you private videos for like $200 a video.
Oh.
Like without her head.
Without her head.
Because she doesn't want to show her face, remember? So
right. Because you're going to share
I
with your
get it,
friends.
man. They're trying to make a buck, but on the other hand, I was just talking to a guy. He goes, he lost $300,000 in the stock market and real estate and this and that. Like, I know these girls want to make money. I want to make money. You're not working. They're taking a beating in money. Like, everybody's trying to hustle, but at least if you're gonna hustle, man.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I'm hoping they are eligible for the emergency money plan that the
money
government's
they're
got
giving
going.
out. Yeah, a lot of girls are. I've talked to some of them. Told me they are. Yeah, they're applying to this.
Good.
I don't know. Don't get me. No. I'm not an expert. Don't say good. I don't know who is eligible, who did not get it. But I know if you were smart, you'd be getting it. Yes. But again, I don't know the numbers. I don't ask. That's not my business. I know a couple told me they are.
Good. I say good because it's good. It's difficult for everyone right now, and knowing that you have any income coming in is just better for your mental health.
It's a bonus, of course.
Yeah.
And mentally, it's $2,000. It's not huge, but it's really good from zero.
Yeah. It's not better
but again,
than
they are still
job.
trying, and I excuse me, they are trying with the virtual thing. Me, I honestly would support them. I would. Like, I'd spend $100 on a girl, just $200 just to do a little FaceTiming with her. Big deal. I'd jerk off. Who cares? Just to give her a couple of bucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my feelings. I would. I really would. But it have to be local only.
Yeah, support the local economy. Good call.
Like the Toronto girls only, I would do it. Because you go outside to some American blonde who's hot, but in LA, she wants $400 an hour for some reason. She thinks you're rich. But I've never met her before. I don't know who she is, what she does. So if I'm going to do that, I might as well watch Pornhub just because she's hot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So at least this way, support local people.
Yeah.
And
act locally, think globally.
Yeah, why not? Like, I'd help the girls here. Like, if I'm going to do it, I'd get a Toronto girl, give her the money. At least that way she can get it and not some fucking blonde in LA, which I don't know. That's my philosophy on that. But
that makes sense. And so most of the communication that's done on Twitter right now.
What do you mean?
Like, so these girls are reaching out and that's their medium of choice to communicate with an audience or
They go on Twitter and they say, guys, we're playing it safe like you are, like everybody is, and this is what but this is an alternative to our. If you guys don't miss us, we make some money and you have some fun, and there you go. I
also think it's good to keep morale up.
It is. That's why I'm saying I would do it, and I've already, to be honest, did it with one girl just to support it, and obviously I put it off. It's a win-win, right? If you can afford it, why not? If you can't, that's another story.
All right. I mean, not that I'm looking forward to seeing you on Twitter and going, oh, God, can I give this guy a couple bucks?
I don't tell people who. I'm not going to go and say vice versa. Like, I'm sure she's not going to say it was him. What do you gain out of that? I really don't care if they said it was me, but at the end of the day, I have nothing to hide. Hey, that was the deal. That's the deal. I would never say the girl though, because that's not cool. Fuck. Well, anyways, we're getting off topic.
Class act.
Yeah, class act.
Yeah, man.
I'm
So
not
what
a
do
hater
you?
or a rat.
What should we do today? What this is our our
Regarding a story
live online.
I got a couple of good funny stories. We got a little bit of a whack job story. Let's do the whack. Yeah, you know what they say in conversation, right? What's the thing you should never really talk about with people?
You never talk about politics, religion, and or the oil and gas industry with people from Alberta.
Yeah, or money, whatever. Yeah. Otherwise, it usually pretty much could lead into an exam. I remember when I used to work in a factory when I was 20 years old. I'm Greek, this guy's Macedonian, really quickly, just so people can understand. I know this guy for 8 years. We work same every day. And he's Macedonian, but I'm Macedonian Greek, but I'm pure Greek. So one day I say to him a joke, something about the Macedonians. Year 8, I say this. He looks at me and he goes, next time you say that, you see blood. I go, what? I go, you know me for 8 years and I made a little wisecrack? Are you fucking stupid? So that theory, don't talk religion, drugs. Don't talk religion, politics, and like stuff like that. Yeah. This guy blew a gasket on me, and I don't even recall what I said, but it couldn't have been. I was young, so I was stupid. I probably said nothing of any relevance. Like,
how far does that feud go back? Because I'm thinking this is early civilization with the ancient Greeks. Does it go back that far?
Oh yeah, I guess it does. I'm not very much into that thing.
Like 2,000 years of like frustration and anger.
Well, we live in Canada, buddy. I guess you got to be on the front lines to experience the real tension between people. But for me and this guy to be working as me and you, knowing each other for 8 years, and I say, you're from Calgary, you're an idiot, and you go mental on me, you go crazy, and I'm like, wow, like really? Did I really insult you like that? Like I thought we were buddies. Like it's a joke.
Yeah. I
can't remember the context, whatever. But anyways, that's what my point is. That's why you got to be very careful. But you know what? That's the story we're going to get back into. Let's take a 2-second breather so I can get my coffee. I could see it's almost ready to go. And we'll come back with one of these stories that's a little taboo, interesting. I'm sure they're going to enjoy it.
All right. See you shortly.
Take a break, people, listeners. We'll see you guys in a couple of secs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the other good stuff.
What?
It's me.
I know. What do you want?
No hello, no how are you?
Definitely not. Please just tell me what you want.
Now, come on, don't be like that.
I'm not being anything other than annoyed. Now just tell me what you want so I can hang up and go on with my life.
Well, other than wanting to know how you are.
I'm fine, bye.
Wait, hold it. First, that's good to hear. Glad you are well. But also, I was calling about this week's call to action for the podcast.
Are you serious? I did it. I'm done with it. I'm not doing it.
That's not what we agreed on.
Our lawyers agreed that I tell your listeners to rate, review, and subscribe. I did that. Now I'm hanging up.
Our lawyers agreed that you would do it no less than 3 times, as well as explain to the people that we're available on all podcast platforms.
Patrick, please, I was having such a pleasant day.
You still can. You will. All you have to do is fulfill your part of the bargain and tell the listeners to rate, review, and subscribe.
I'd rather ram a screwdriver in my ear.
Marjorie, come now. Don't be so dramatic.
Says the man who refers to himself as the Orson Welles of sex. Whatever. How's Cornelius?
He'll be fine.
Wait, what? What happened to my dog?
He's my dog. Ask the lawyers. And it's nothing. He just managed to get himself into the barn, so...
You let him in with those perverted beasts of yours.
No, it's not my fault. I guess the little scamp snuck in while I was grooming Bruno and I guess he startled him and well,
what goddamn it.
Bruno gave him a bit of a kick. Understandable really.
My little Cornelius got kicked by one of your faggot mules.
Please don't use that word. And it was only a little kick. The vet said he'll make a full recovery. Only a small chance of permanent damage. Not much scarring. Not at all serious.
Not at all serious? I tell you what is serious. Me. And I'm seriously coming over there right this minute and I am going to shove a flaming machete up your ass. I mean it. I swear to God.
Okay, well, nice talking to you. Bye.
Getting back to our story this time. No more of this nonsense talk. Remember the story I told you said before, though? The guy wanted to make me see blood. Because it
Yes.
was a religious thing. So, girl she just told me the story, gets booked. 2 hours the guy books. So he walks in, whatever, typical whatever she says, and then hello, and then he looks at her. She's all ready to go, dressed up in her, lingerie, whatever. And he goes, first, due to my religion, we have to get married. So now this girl is like, okay, like.
Wait a minute, hold on here. Sorry. He sets up a date.
2 hours.
Right.
He books for 2 hours because he already knows that he needs a half an hour to do a ceremony.
Oh, right, and he's planning a marriage with this.
Yes,
2 hours.
he never told her this, so she's stunned.
Okay, so
But he's a harmless guy. He looks like a nice guy, so she's not freaking out. Like at the moment, she's like, "All right, where's this going? Let's see." Because he's a new client, but he's still, again, she could judge, and he's pretty cool. He goes, "But first, we have to get married."
right.
She
Did he ask for a dress size before the booking?
No, he married her. No, there was no prep.
Ring?
He's in her probably black G-string thong, high heels, whatever, ready to get to work and do what they do. But he has to get this marriage because of religion. He cannot bang her until he's officially married to her. I've never heard anything about this in my life. This is probably a first. Maybe somebody could write in the comment section, if any girls listen to my stupidity, they could write down, "Oh, this happened to me. I went through this." So anyway, she's going through the beginning again. We'll start. I have to marry. She goes, "Okay, how do we do that?" He gives her a string tie. He has this little string, like it's like a ring.
Yeah.
Like he just it's tiny. Puts it on her finger, and then he bends on his knee in front of her, and he starts talking in his language, which I don't know what it is. And he starts doing this little, like he's humbling away. I'm not going to start making fake noises that I know what he's saying, so people could think I'm making fun of them, which I'm not. But let's just pretend he's going hubbity hubby da hubby, whatever the fuck.
You bastard! You couldn't
this goes
use
on
this.
for 10 minutes. He's going hum 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 hum. Hum hum hum, whatever he's doing. So. Then she looks and goes, "I guess we're married?" She goes, "Yes, now we can do it." So he gives her a kiss 3 times on the cheeks. She goes, "Okay, go shower." This took a half an hour.
So let's back this up here. First off, he gets down on his knee. Does he go through the whole proposal thing? Like, will you marry me?
His language and his whatever he was okay. Talking for 10 minutes, saying something. She didn't understand what the fuck she was saying. Like, he wasn't saying, "I want to marry you." Maybe, I guess he was saying something, but she doesn't know what the fuck it was.
Man, I wish I would have known this for all the Catholic girls I dated.
Yeah. But this gave him, in his mind, the freedom to cheat. Is it okay? Would your wife or girlfriend be okay with you going to the strip joint and getting a lap dance?
Would my wife or girlfriend be okay with me just going out and getting married quickly? Forget about the lap dance.
Yeah, I know. But our girl, if you tell a girl, I don't care if he goes and gets a lap dance. Bullshit. Of course they do. Grinding their ass on their pussies on your dick, via the clothes. Where's the rules break? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this guy thinks because he gave some prayer, he officially marries her, he's good to go. So anyways, she doesn't give a fuck. She's got her money. She's an independent girl, so she makes pretty good money too. So she gets her money, and they do their thing. There's no real reason to go into that. Everything is just pretty basic, normal stuff. Nothing stupid.
Yeah.
And after they're done, he has to. What does he have to do? I guess.
What?
When you marry somebody, what do you do when you don't want to be with them anymore?
You divorce.
Yeah. So he had the divorce. So he divorced her.
Wow.
He gave another 5-minute speech. Bahamala, boomala, booba, hey, do, hey, hello, whatever he said. Now he showered and he left. So to summarize, he booked a 2-hour appointment. The reason he can only do it is, so if she said, "No, I'm not comfortable you doing anything like this," like he would have left because he had to pretend to marry her.
Incredible.
And then he did his thing, and then he divorced her at the end of the session, so I guess he could go to his real wife. Nuts, no?
You know what? That's amazing because that gives you the opportunity. I guess
I would really like to know if this is even true or not. I've never heard of this in any religion. I've never heard this in anybody doing anything to this, close to this.
Wow.
So basically, you pray like you were just about to say. I interrupted you. So he's basically getting a free like a hall pass because he's
getting a hall pass.
Word. Yeah. He's getting a hall pass because so his wife is okay with this. I guess is this part of their rules? I've never heard it though. I'm not Mr. Expert, but
that makes me. Yeah, that makes me wonder. Like that's kind of a great way to go about getting yourself in and out of trouble.
Bro. Hey, honey, hall pass tonight, okay? Okay, I love you. Bye. Come home around 12. Hey, I'm drunk. Well, how was your day? I was on hall pass. You know the deal, right? She goes, of course I do, baby. I love you. And then you go to bed. And then the next day you make She goes, so we get into detail. Tell her, yeah, my hall pass was nice. It was 2 hours only. I think on next weekend, I got this new friend that I'm interested in hall passing with. It'll probably be a little longer, though. This one's really, I'm thinking doing anal with it. Okay, babe, as long as it's a hall pass, I'm happy. Which world are we living in?
Yeah, I think that's something you need to discuss at the beginning of the relationship with your teacher.
Yeah.
Or principal, whatever you're asking for a hall pass from.
When I turned 30 and I started getting into the stag promo companies and all that, I never got a real girlfriend again.
Oh.
No, the real, like before it was always like nice Italian girls, whatever. Not nice, they were happen to be Italian, whatever, family. Because it's like you can't have the best of both worlds, it seems. Because they would be jealous. They wouldn't want you hanging out with these girls. Like I'm 30 years old, hanging out with these like hot models, and they're like, I remember this one girl would look at me, my one ex, she was like psycho, like just, you fucker, I know what you're doing. And I wasn't doing anything, but they just couldn't take it. Now this guy's getting his hall passes and banging. Like there's no way we'd get away with that. And I'm talking a 1.5 year relationship. Like, I was going to have a baby with this girl, but she would not tolerate. And the funny thing is, I didn't do it once, but that's just the insecurity of people. So after they say the grass is greener on the other side, sure, you were hanging out with all these beautiful bronze, these girls, whatever.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't have any of the other good stuff, the closeness, the nice, when you have a real, like somebody you care about.
Yeah. Being close to somebody is a whole different feel for sure.
For sure, yeah. And then after that, so that's why when people say the grass is greener on the other side, there's a true meaning behind that
because married people who are married look at their single or dating friends going, oh, you're so lucky, and the single dating friends are looking at, or the dating friends are looking at the single guys going, oh man, you're so lucky. Yeah. I don't know if the single guys are going, oh, you're so lucky that, you're dating or married. But maybe at some point
that's the other thing is that, yeah, sure, I know guys who are married and their wives have threatened to fucking throw toasters while they're taking a bath in their shower. They hate them. They hate them so much. The next time I'm here and there, I'm going to throw a fucking toaster or my hair thing, whatever.
The curling iron, the transistor radio.
Yeah, just to kill the guy. Like, so there's some psycho girls out there.
I imagine after lockdown, there might be some of that. Or people would just be too depressed out of boredom going, oh, God.
People say they make a lot of babies, yeah. But then after that, after like 2 weeks of the same person, hey, I don't care who you are. I'm sure after a while you have to, it's a test. It's a test to see if you could actually see if this is for you or not. Because every little trigger is going to, what? You brush your teeth like that? You fucking dummy. Like, I never knew you make that sound. It's pissing me off. Stop it or I'm leaving you.
You know what I was thinking in the middle of that story when you were saying that there was a divorce in the end, because everybody thinks divorce is like, I get half.
Yeah.
Was it a negotiation of payment at that point in time? Going, hey, listen, now that you mentioned it.
I like when they say they get half, because it's at the end, if you guys hardly have anything, maybe you bought a house and you owe $800,000 mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay, you get half of that. Enjoy it. See you later. Like this, not too many guys. The only people who get burned in that are the guys who have money.
Yeah. The only people who make money in that are the lawyers.
And those people usually get prenups if they're smart in this day and age. You know what? That was the craziest story. Let's not over talk it. That was it was interesting. But the thing is, I've never heard about a guy wanting to marry her. It's like a real lame excuse, in my opinion, to get a hall pass just for that. So if he did it, he did it. I never heard if he came back, if he does it with others. But if you believe in that being your style, and if that's part of a religion that I've never heard of, I guess that's one pretty good religion. Maybe we should get involved.
Yeah, no, I support that. I haven't been really one to subscribe to religion, and now that I'm hearing this is an option, explain that to any of my partners. Going, hey, listen, I'm just this is for religious purposes that I'm stepping out on you.
Yeah, I need a hall pass. Otherwise, forget it. You know what? All right, let's take it over for a little commercial break. We'll be right back, listeners. Ding, ding.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. Right there. That's so nice. Wow. That's the stuff. Oh yeah. I love it. So hot and frothy and oops. Hello. I didn't see you there. Anyways, it's me, producer Pat from the Blow Hard Talk Hard podcast. And I'm here sitting in this jacuzzi just wanting to tell you about the soothing power of jacuzzis. They are the best. The bomb. The hot bomb. A swirling and swishing hot boiling bomb that transports you to a steamy land of bubbling bliss. Yes. Oh yes. That's the awesome soothing power of jacuzzi. But don't just take my word for it. Take one of the multitude of celebrities that enjoy the hot, soothing, bubbling, jet-powered wonder waters of jacuzzi every day all over the world. Yes. Take their various words for it, as well as mine. Jacuzzi is number one. Oh. Wow. Oh. Yeah. That's so hot and bubbly and frothy sweet. Don't just fantasize about jacuzzi, but go and live it. Now back to the show. Oh.
Welcome back, listeners. Julian here, co-host.
Rymer,
it's always a privilege and a pleasure. I just want to say that hopefully this episode was to the likes of everybody out there. We're trying our best to keep it going, to keep everything fresh, which I think we're doing. I believe Rymer is. Well, this is the first episode we did the back and forth banter, right? The other one didn't have it, correct?
Yeah, we've had some back and forth. Our very first one was when we were just talking via.
But this is okay. But that's what I'm saying. So this is another the newer way. And then we're going to obviously try the newer way again, is the video, guys, so we can actually put it on YouTube so you can actually finally meet the characters. But again, I want to get it a little close as which application we're going to use.
Yeah, for better video quality we're looking at and sound quality, if those things improve with some different applications.
But that's next week's, and it's going to be funny. And the guys, my 3 boxer friends. There's 3 friends of mine that are boxers. I think that story there, live, Madison Square Garden. Ding, ding, no boxing, but there's a lot of fucking. Anyways, I think that'll do it for this week. Everybody, be safe, be happy, watch your loved ones. Rymer, you got anything to say before we call it another day?
We'll listen to us on all platforms. If you're already listening to this, you don't need to know what platforms are. You know where you're at. But like, subscribe, follow, make comments, tell your friends, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Sounds good. Julian
and Rymer.
Julian, we're out. Play well. Be safe, everyone. Out.
Coming up next on stage is Shaniqua. Oh, she's got her titties.